Hello everybody, my name's Aaron.
And I'm Justin.
And welcome to The Workbench. Brilliant. So The Workbench this is episode 2 of our, I guess it's another lockdown mask special, but this
Not
is...
sponsored.
Not sponsored at all. And I think we should just kick it straight into the news. Okay, the news. Well, we got the proper
Traxxas.
Reveal. Yeah, proper reveal of
Drag slash.
Drag slash.
Yeah, bloody hell, it's awesome.
The whole look of that car, I reckon that's one of Traxxas' most realistic
Yes, 100%.
body shells they've done.
Yep.
That looks fantastic.
Yep. Their own drag tires, everything looks awesome.
Isn't it is it like they've got like their own bespoke drag wheels now as well?
Yes, yep.
Cool, and so it's a LCG two-wheel drive slash.
Pretty much, yep.
Cool. What else have they done to make it?
So apparently they've got a
upgraded?
Magnum 272R upgraded gearbox
Magnum.
assembly. It's got the...
Like the ice cream.
Like the ice cream. It's got anodized blue motor plate.
Oh yeah.
All aluminium gears. Heavy 500k shock oil. Diff fluid.
It's the same. You can use them for either.
Why not?
That's cool, man.
Yep.
What about that? I read something about the drag mode.
Drag mode. Drag mode.
Yes.
Go
So
on.
it's like, all right. So I think this is a similar thing to what was in the old OBA onboard audio cars,
Yep.
where you could like rev them up by pulling the trigger, but the motor itself wasn't actually receiving any signal. So you would be able to flick a switch, and this is the same on the drag one. So you can hold full throttle, right? And you're waiting for that Christmas tree to count down.
Yeah.
And then I think it's the third channel button.
Yeah.
You release that, and that's kind of like sidestepping a clutch. So it just goes, rather than 0% throttle, and as you pull it, like it ramps all the way up to 100.
Yeah.
It's at 100, and you release.
Big hit.
Yeah, you release the thing, and it just goes boom.
Pretty much like a
100%
trans
throttle.
brake. It pretty much is a trans brake. They call it their trans brake.
That's so cool. I guess that's
it's awesome.
why they've upgraded the gearbox then.
Yeah.
You got big grippy tires.
And all of a sudden, 0 to 100% power. Bang.
I like that. That's cool. That's
Definitely.
really cool.
Even the
I think the wheelie bar.
wheelie bar looks pretty cool as well. Very realistic.
I think the whole car. I think they've nailed not just the scale details, but like the actual stance of the car. Really does look like a drag car.
One awesome thing about it too, like they didn't just release 1 or 2 colours. There is at least 5 or 6 different colours.
Yeah, I love that.
So what have we got here? Yep.
Taste the rainbow.
Feel the rainbows.
That's
Red,
great.
black, white, purple, blue, green. That's that is cool.
If Traxxas wants to send us any one of those, that's just fine.
Collect the whole set.
That's cool, man. I think that's going to be another car that looks fantastic in photos and even better in the real world.
Yeah. This drag scene's really starting to take off.
I reckon we're going to have to get into it, man.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Speaking of drag stuff, Proline.
Yes.
They're hugely into it, man. Have you seen the last few bodies they've sort of announced?
Yeah,
There's that drag beetle that I really want to paint like Herbie.
That'd be cool.
Right? Yeah. Like Herbie on steroids or something. He's been working out. And then they've got the Supra as well.
Oh, the Supra looks so good. So good.
It looks like, again, the stance of the car really, really does look like a 1500 horsepower,
Monster.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like someone needs to make a little scale parachute.
Well, they do.
What, that you can eject with a third thing? Really?
Yeah. There's
I need that.
someone, I can't remember who it was, I saw it on Facebook. Someone's making a actual parachute released. So you can push the button and release the parachute.
That's fantastic.
Yep.
Alright, so this drag thing really is going
It is, especially in America, it is taking off.
Didn't you say that there's somewhere near you?
Yeah, apparently what I saw on Facebook, I joined a group and they got something in Altona. So I've got to look up more onto it. But I'm from around that area, so it'd be cool to...
You'll have to report back, man. You can do a
definitely.
vlog.
A what?
A vlog.
Oh, I thought you called me a flog.
That too. The other thing we wanted to talk about was the EXB 5th scale cars, right?
Yeah, the Creighton.
Take it away, man. This is your moment.
The Creighton, none of the EXBs come with any pinions or your motor bolts or screws, whatever you want to call them. So just keep in mind you need an 8mm ball 1 mod 8mm bore.
Because they used to when they first came out, the 5th scale cars, they had a 5mm bore with the included motor.
I think they were.
Yeah.
Pre my time, but I think they were.
Alright, so now that's just what you need to know.
Yep.
So
8mm bore, which we have got on order, so we're waiting for the delivery of all those pinions.
Next up, we have got Crash of the Week. So this was generously sent in to us. Thank you so much for sending this video in, and I think we've set the bar pretty high with what you're about to see next. This is a 5th scale. Again, there's a Rovan Baja being driven by a 10-year-old, I'm told. Full send. Golf clap. Very good. Very good. That was spectacular. And if you want to show off your most spectacular,
come on, guys and ladies, send them in.
We know you've stacked. We can.
Don't be ashamed.
And look, if any of them don't make it, we're just gonna have to send some of our stuff. And you just don't want this to be all about us. We want to include you as well. So send in your most spectacular crashes to the Workbench at hobbiesdirect.com.au. I'm gonna try and make it show up about here, but that might not work. Anyway. Fantastic. Up next,
hacks and mods. And we're back.
That was good. So this was sent in via Facebook. Same guy. This is actually the same guy that we had on the first episode, who made the rear wing out of
the milk bottle
container or something like that. This is actually kind of cool. These are, and look, Justin.
Oh, there it is.
There you go. These are sort of shock top protectors that mount to a shock mount that are made out of bottle tops, and I love that.
It literally took me a while to get my head around what it was.
Yeah, but it's brilliant. So thank you again, and I think for all these submissions that make it onto a thing, next order, hit us up, let me know that, like, hey man, you featured my thing on your awesome podcast, and we'll throw in some kind of thing, be it stickers or something, or this, I don't know. We'll throw something in. So again, same email address for anything if you have got a mad mod, a build that you've done that is really, really, really cool, or a build that you've done that you just want to show off. Anything. Crashes, awesome runs, paint jobs, anything. Send them in to the Workbench at hobbiesdirect.com.au. And I'm going to show off my... What?
Nothing.
What's that?
Nothing.
What's wrong with it?
It's gorgeous.
Now, I've named it the Wedge. Maybe.
The Wedgie.
So as you can see, as it's running that way, this is something that I want you all to comment on. Obviously, praise.
How fast has this car gone before?
I'm not going to reveal that just yet because I have run it before. This is a Tamiya TT02. It is, I don't know, I'd say very, very close to being stock internal. It's just got a big motor, tall gear ratio. Only running 2S, and I want people to have a guess. In the comments, let us know how fast. I haven't run with this.
Can I have a guess?
Body. I haven't run with this on yet. You can have a guess, man.
Okay. I'll submit my guess to Workbench at... Wait, what?
No, just comment on the video, I reckon.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, just leave a comment down there. We'll reveal next week just how fast it has or hasn't gone. Again, it's a TT02 with a big motor and tall gearing, and it's on 2S. So let me know. I would like to know how fast it's going to go as well. It might just immediately fail, or it might
just take off and fly away.
It might feature in Crash of the Week next week.
And next week we'll just bring the wheel.
Yep,
that's all that's left.
Yep. All right, next segment. What we got?
Best and worst.
Best and worst. So, best and worst is a segment that we're launching with this episode, in which we talk about the best and worst thing. So it might be the best and worst looking car, the best and worst car for bashing, or best best and worst handling, stuff like that. This week, though, we're talking best and worst
names.
And I'd like to give a special award they get the award for having the best and the worst names. Tamiya, my beloved Tamiya. I love them so much, but some of their cards, like, classic example, Super Storm Dragon. That's a great name. Okay, they've got other brilliant names like Plasma Edge, Terra Scorcher, Vanquish. Like, they're cool names, right?
Sound like some Marvel character.
It does! I am Vanquish. But they've also got things like...
King Kong vs. Super Storm Dragon.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure it would be Konghead vs. Super Storm Dragon.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Bullhead, Dynahead, and actually, my mum was looking at the website a little while ago. She just was. Good. Hi, Mum. And she said that she was laughing for quite a while at a car named the Wild Willy. I don't know why that's funny, but...
How about the pumpkin one?
Midnight Pumpkin.
That's the one.
Midnight Pumpkin's a great name. A pumpkin is I believe it's a loving nickname for that F-150 body design.
Okay, I just thought a pumpkin came out of the ground.
No. It is. I think those cars are referred to as pumpkins, and it's like a midnight pumpkin because Cinderella. I don't know. I really don't know.
We'll just go with Cinderella.
And then they have the classics like Frog and Hornet. But I think the worst, company-wide, so Tamiya has both good and bad.
Mostly good.
I think we should talk about HSP.
Oh god, it makes me hungry every time I say that.
It doesn't mean Halal Snack Pack.
It does.
It actually stands for High Speed. Anyway.
What?
It really does, yeah.
High Speed?
Yeah.
Like with a dash
HSP, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Instead of HSD or something, High Speed, it's High Speed, HSP. Anyway.
Dude.
It honestly seems like someone has taken a walk around an obscure animals zoo and just thrown names like Grampus.
I'm amazed I don't have giraffe. HSP giraffe.
I would love a HSP giraffe.
Would you?
No.
Okay.
If anyone can tell me what a Binturong is, not the car. Great car. Weird name. If anyone can, in the comments, tell me what a Binturong is without looking it up, I'll be very impressed.
Binturong.
Or a Grampus.
Think of this stuff.
Or a Grampus. Do you know what a Grampus is? I know what a Grampus is because I looked it up.
For some reason in my mind I've got like a praying mantis or something like that.
That would... I can kind of see that.
Can you?
But Grampus is...
Can you see into my mind?
Yes.
Damn.
At all times. So... you need help. We'll cut that. So a Grampus is a 4x4 off-road buggy. I quite like the Grampus, to be honest. Mm-hmm. But it is in fact named after a dolphin thing.
Above your head.
Oh yeah, there it is. Sorry. I thought you were gesturing to the TV.
No.
And I was like, your hand is going to be in front of it and I'd have to do some green screen stuff to make it work. And best.
I don't know because I don't have my sheet. And
the award for the best RC car name ever goes to, drumroll, Lasernut.
Come on down!
Lasernut is such a funny name for an RC car. I really like the car, and there's a few people that didn't really like the car, but upon hearing its name, said, oh, I have to have one now.
The only thing I don't like about Lasernut is those shiny wheels. They're not realistic.
Just take it for one drive.
Yeah, I'll take it for one drive.
Yeah, take it for one drive, and then they'll get all dusty, and it will look more scale.
I will.
Okay. I'm glad we had this discussion.
Good chat.
Good chat, thanks.
And this next topic, we sort of thought of one each between us, and the topic is things I wish I knew.
Cue the graphics. All right, you first, man. What did you when you got into the RC hobby? When you go into RC, these are things we wish we knew that we know now.
Yeah.
Go on, you first.
One thing I wish I knew is how expensive a HPI Baja 5B will be now. I wish I bought one for my future retirement fund. Because what people are asking for them nowadays is...
Because they haven't done a production run on those cars in a very long time.
Yeah. And, you can go buy a Roven Baja for $700. Brand new. Not a bad car. But the HPI... It's not a HPI.
It's no HPI.
Not a HPI, but, look, in a good condition. Some people are asking $1,500 plus for them now.
Nah.
So, I knew about them back in the day. I wish I did buy one back in the day. But I didn't.
Because then you could be one of those guys fleecing something on the second-hand market.
I could have been.
Yeah.
Could have been. Wish I bought two. Would have been a rich man.
I have to say mine now, don't I? Okay. I wish I knew about the clear plastic film, like the protective film on the outside of a body shell. And that you have to remove it before you put the stickers on.
You are a silly boy.
I got through the whole thing, man. It was I believe it was a Nissan 350Z body shell. And it had
a stickerless 350.
Yeah. And it had windscreen, like everything. So it was just completely stickerless. So it was like windscreen, headlights, grille, all the little details, and then the race livery and the sponsors and everything. And I did it so well, and it looked so good.
Did it though?
Well, it did until I realised that there was some kind of weird film on the outside of the thing.
Pixar, it didn't happen.
Don't worry, I'm sure I'll make the mistake again and I'll get it for that. So I took them all off, gently as I possibly could. Took the plastic film off and then tried to stick them on again. But once they've been stuck, that's never the same. They've always got that little bit on the edge where you've tried to peel it off gently.
Sorry. You right there? It just keeps going down.
I know. Well, that's so funny. Now, before we get into our last segment, why have you got that Mini B there?
Because it's the best fun RC car I've ever had.
Is that what B stands for?
Best.
Best. They are so cool.
They are.
I do want one.
Mate, I played it with my daughter inside. Make little ramps out of cardboard boxes.
Yeah.
They are awesome. Never ran it.
Yours has got a fair bit of speed happening now as well, right?
Yeah, fair bit.
Is it faster than this?
Probably not. But it's fast.
Captain Pub style Wedge over here.
Well, I can use yours as a jump.
Yeah, we can do that.
But I never ran this in its stock form. The motor and EC came straight out.
We'll get
little brushless system.
We'll get some close-ups of that, and I'll zoom. I'll put them in right now. It'll look really cool.
Right. Where?
No, it'll just take up the whole screen.
Oh, right.
Even though I'm talking now, we'll be cutting to a different footage of. Yeah.
So all I've done is put a 7800 kV Hobby Wing motor, a 30 amp. I think it's 30 amp. Yeah, it's 30 amp. Little quick run Hobby Wing ESC, and a Gens Ace 3S 450 milliamp battery.
Yes. Ooh, yeah. Okay.
3S.
That is good. That is quick then. Yeah.
See, the rear wing's the wheelie bar.
Yeah, I can see that.
But no, they are so good. You put the trigger down and it just tracks and goes.
Just go.
Yep.
I'm impressed with how well they take bumps and everything, because they're not a heavy car.
No,
they're very light, but they're just damping on them is just perfect.
Lossy, man.
Yeah.
Lossy.
I guess that means mine can do that too. Look.
Bang. Right.
That's cool, man.
Love it.
All right. Final segment.
Yeah.
Final segment. What? Final segment. What does that mean?
What does it mean?
What does it? No, I liked it. What does that mean is a segment where we talk about some of the terms or numbers or writing, for example, on this guy, and what they mean. So we're going to start at the basics for this one. This is something we'll talk about every week. We'll pick a thing written on something and tell you what that means.
A thing written on something.
Yeah, there's lots of things happening, man. So when you first get into RC, you'll see all these things written on the battery. For example, 7.4 volt, 3,500 milliamp hour. That's all just
What does that mean?
Yeah, that's all. Exactly. You see? Segment. Ah.
Don't vomit in your mouth, mate.
So 7.4 volts is, well, it's the voltage of the battery. So if a AA battery is 1.5 volts, these are 7.4. They're a lot higher than a usual battery. A little bit under a smoke alarm battery at 9. So the voltage, without getting into more details, that determines how fast your car goes. More volts, more faster, more better. So the other thing we have is 3,500 milliamp hours. Again, these just seem like numbers, but you can think of them like litres of fuel. So we do get 2 identical batteries, or if you're looking at getting another battery for your car, sometimes people want to go, they're happy with the runtime, but they want to go faster, and they think going to a 5,000 milliamp battery will make the car go faster. No, they'll go for the same speed for a bit longer. So that's the difference. 7.4 volts is how fast your car goes. 3,500 milliamps is for how long the car will go. And again, I didn't know that when I got back into RC. I thought you just have a battery and it just goes. So I think that is us done for this episode.
Are we going to explain what gives a bigger punch?
No, that's next time.
Is it?
Yeah, because C rating is a lot.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, there is, and there's even more. There's 30C, 25.9 watt hours, burst 10S.
What does that mean?
Find out next time.
To be continued.
To be continued. And that is the Workbench done for today. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you have anything to send in, yeah, ring that bell, as they say. If you have anything to send to us, please do so via the Workbench at hobbiesdirect.com.au. If you want more of this, you're saying a Facebook page, we could set up a Facebook page.
Start a Facebook page. We can update you when a new episode's coming out. People can write into us and say, hey, look, we'd like you to talk about this certain thing.
No Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. Let us know. Stay safe out there.
Wear your mask.
Wear your masks, and bye.
Bye-bye.
No toodles.
Toodle.